What's up guys, welcome back for another YgoPro duel video. There was like at least a couple of new cards got revealed earlier today next to, all the Link monsters from Link Vrains, and that's a couple of new Ojama cards. One of them is here in the main deck. It's called Ojamadification. I hope I pronounced this one right. It's like a normal spell card, and again, upon activation, you have to reveal a light machine type fusion monster from your extra deck to your opponent, and then after that, you can banish up to like a couple of Ojama monsters either from your hand, field or graveyard, and that's quite important, from your graveyard, banish them to at least up to the same amount of fusion monsters needed for that particular revealed fusion monster. So in this case, revealing ABC Dragon Buster immediately can banish up to 3 Ojama monsters from, again, hand, field or graveyard, and then special summon up to that banished amount Ojamas, A, B or C from your deck immediately to the field. And in all honesty, that's quite good, but then again, you're playing Ojamas, and as you know, Ojamas is not really the most competitive deck. It's more of a gimmicky idea, but I like the mindset behind this quote-unquote engine. This is currently in the main deck. Again, if you have like tips, suggestions, definitely leave them down below. Don't be like drop the Ojamas and add in more Destrudo or 2 King or 2 Draco cards. Well, you know what I mean, right? Triple Ojama Red, Ojama Red just gives you the extra summons, potentially go for like upgrading your Link summons, for example. 2 of each, of the regular Ojamas, I have to say. I believe you can't just play one due to Ojama Magic, or Ojam Magic, I believe the name is, since you have to search the 3 different copies from your deck. Discarding your Ojam Magic directly with your Dragon's Ravine instantly triggers it, searching those Ojamas from your deck, potentially like, fodder to discard, right? For something like maybe Wing Blast if you run it. I want to try out the Tri-White here in the extra deck and main deck, but the main deck is just so tight. I really can't fit in more monsters. I definitely want to main deck like the 3 of each ABC monster, but it's just, you clock your monsters very fast, and that's something I want to avoid. So yeah, let's see a couple of example duels. Alright, a couple of examples again. Try at least play testing against a couple of decks. Pendulum Magicians here, first of all. At least, what are the benefits, right? Since, this is not like the most competitive, like the quote-unquote best idea to play, ABCs. Why would you, like, modify a regular ABC deck? Why would you play this kind of hybrid, right? And, I think I try to like let this see, at least try to like showcase it in the replays here, is definitely with Ojamas and with this new spell card. You can, special summon a couple of ABC monsters directly from your deck immediately to the field, keep your normal summon live, and potentially, again, upgrade yourself, upgrade your Link monsters. That's definitely one of the advantages. At least, there was also, as you probably already know, the new Link Qliphort monster only needs 2 machine type monsters. It's not yet on YgoPro, but as soon as it's like released, and if you know someone who can program these on YgoPro, hook me up, right? But anyway, again, it just needs 2 machine type monsters. So again, if you have like 2 ABC, at least 2 monsters from the ABC archetype on your side of the field, you can instantly go for that instead of Decode Talker. I'd like that more compared to Decode Talker, since Decode Talker does need 3 monsters compared to the 2 of the Qliphort Link monster. Anyway, Decode on my side of the field. Okay, yeah, Ojama Red definitely gives you access to more monsters, right? Potentially, again, upgrading them to, stronger Link monsters. I definitely want to have stronger Link monsters in the extra deck, like the Barrel Load Dragon, I believe its name is. But again, I believe it needs effect monsters, and that's somewhat of the problem, right? Ojamas aren't really effect monsters, bar, of course, Ojama Red. Having access to, like, the rank 2 Exceed, the Beast, the Raccoon, moon. It's kind of cute, but again, it's not really like the best powerful boss monster, right, in today's format. So here I instantly get outplayed and outclassed by Pendulum Magicians. But yeah, then again, the huge field spell engine is definitely one of this deck's biggest advantages. Only 2 terraforming in the main deck. Again, I don't want to clock the field spells and the Gateway of Chaos, giving that to your opponent. If you're playing against any field spell dependent deck, like, you know, True Dracos with Dagonic Diagram, Invoked maybe, other archetypes that heavily rely on the field spell, giving your opponent that Gateway of Chaos just blocks them out of the duel. Well, unless they're playing like that Lord Gaia or any target, so they can, that they can potentially flip over their gateway to, you know, search that particular copy from their deck. Anyway, the ABC Dragon Buster here on the field. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. Dragon's Ravine is like a card where the Ojama cards can definitely come into play as discard fodder. Same for the ABC Dragon Buster, but you know, only once per turn. And the Ojama cards can definitely be dead, like opening with multiples. Then again, if you have like Ojama Reds, that's something that potentially can get rid of. At least can somewhat give you like an established board. Then again, having like something like Dragon's Ravine, it's good, right? Dragon's Ravine with, let's go worst case scenario, Dragon's Ravine with like multiple Ojama cards does lead into a field of, you know, Dragon's Ravine, discard something, normal summon any Ojama monster, use the Strudel, go for your level 7 Synchro Play, go for Ancient Fairy Dragon, search your ABC field spell, your Union Hanger, I believe the name is, and then yeah, go from there, right? Get a special summon off of Ancient Fairy Dragon, and then you can still get your engine going. So again, worst case scenario, that's definitely still the possibility. But still, best case scenario, have like Dragon's Ravine, discard Ojamagic, search 3 AB, at least yeah, search 3 Ojamas from your deck, use red maybe, get those monsters on the field, those weak, potential weak monsters, right? But still, I definitely like the idea behind this, and that's maybe I'm going to try out in the future. Is like playing there's also like a new Ojama card. It's not here in a minute. I believe it's like a quick play spell, not really sure, but you can also search like an armed dragon from your deck, if I'm not mistaken. But that seems like even more gimmicky than this, right? But also the new yeah, VWYZ, you know that strange fusion to get on the field. It's a fusion, right? I'm not sure about that, but its summoning condition was like not possible. But that's where this Ojama modification can definitely come into play. Last example, True Dracos, why not? Some variety in decks here. Try to use Dragon's Ravine. I believe Dragon's Ravine was only at 1 copy here in this duel. I was like playing or switching between the Gateway of Chaos and 2 copies of Dragon's Ravine. Reveal the Dragon Buster again, getting used, at least banish. That's definitely what I like. You can just banish Ojama monsters from your graveyard as well, which, you know, potentially have been there since, yeah, maybe you have discarded them for something else. So you can definitely get some pluses out of this, and some valuable pluses, so not like dead weight, dead pluses. Okay, Decor Talker, maybe I should have played this a little more different, and, you know, having 2 monsters in hand, the setting of the, instead of, yeah, you know, this field of having the, is it A? I believe it's A and the B in hand, since, you know, obviously using the ABC Dragon Buster during my own turn as well, banishing the True King's Return. That would have definitely made it much more easy. But yeah, you know, it's not going to matter that much. Yeah, flip over the Union Hanger to search on my last copy. Potentially could have flipped it over during my turn, I believe, main phase 2, but it's not going to matter. Since again, I only had 1 target in my deck, and I don't think I would have equipped, or at least attached, that last monster from my deck directly. Okay, Double Buster, all fine and gimmicky, attack for a game here, but again, just keep in the back of your mind that this is not like the best competitive deck. It's like a gimmicky idea, but again, I like the idea behind this, that Ojama spell card, banishing Ojama monsters from your graveyard, for example, hand or field, if they are dead in your hand, and then, you know, special summoning multiple ABC monsters from your deck to the field, potentially giving you more Link Father, etc. So I definitely like the idea behind this deck. But outside of that, yeah, the Tri-White is definitely something I want to fit in. Again, special summoning like 3 Ojamas from your graveyard is cute, it's cool, giving you more monsters to go for a potential Link summon as well. But the extra deck is so tight. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, guys, that's it. Again, like always, feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Yeah, Lithium signing out. Peace.